Hello and welcome back to my channel Fly High with Priya. So in this video I'll be explaining the summary of the poem On the Seashore, which is written by Rabindranath Tagore. Now the poet in this poem has used very simple language, colloquial language, and he has shown contrasts basically. Now he has shown the contrast between freedom versus obligation, innocence versus experience. The children are here the symbols of innocence, liveliness. They are happy, they are very carefree, they are not stressed, they are not overburdened with work, they don't have responsibilities. Whereas adults, they are experienced ones, they have responsibilities to fulfill, and that's why they are quite stressed. They do not enjoy the life as children enjoy. Now here the sea is boisterous and children are also boisterous. The sky is shown as motionless, means it's not moving, whereas the children, they're dancing, they're enjoying. So this is how a very beautiful theme has been stated by the poet. So let's start with the poem. On the seashore of endless worlds, children meet. The infinite sky is motionless overhead and the restless water is boisterous. On the seashore of endless worlds, the children meet with shouts and dances. Now see, seashore is there and it is endless. Now you have seen the seashore, so it is endless. And children means here children are the symbols, means they are present all over the world. Children are there, and whenever they see, they feel happy, they feel joyous about it. And children from all over the world, they meet here. Now the infinite sky is motionless. Now everyone knows that sky is infinite, and here in this situation it is motionless, it is not moving, and it is overhead, and the restless water is boisterous. Now everyone has seen sea, waves are there, and these waves, when they come, they make noise. So it is said that they are boisterous, they are making noise. On the seashore endless worlds, the children meet with shouts and dances, and children, when they see the sea, they feel happy, they cry, they shout with happiness and laughter, and they dance in that, after watching or after looking at the sea. They build their houses with sand and they play with the empty shells. Now it is a very simple language. In very simplicity, he has told that, like when we were children, we used to go to the beaches. So what we used to do, we used to make houses of sand, castles basically. So children also make castles and they play with empty shells. Now shells are found on the sea beach, and they play with those shells. With withered leaves they weave their boats and smilingly float them on the vast deep. So children, when we were children, we used to make boats, and when rain used to come now, so we used to make them float on that water. So similarly children make boats and they float those boats on the sea, and they use the withered leaves. Withered leaves means the leaves which have been dried and which have fallen from the trees. They basically use those leaves and they float their boats. Children have their play on the seashore of the worlds. So basically children play on the shore, on the beach. They know not how to swim, they know not how to cast nets. Now these children, they are small, they are innocent, so they don't know how to swim, and they don't know how to cast nets as well. Means fishermen, they are the trained people, so they cast nets to catch the fishes for their livelihood. They catch fishes, they sell them, but these children, they just simply enjoy it. Pearl fishers dive for pearls. Merchants sail in their ships while children gather pebbles and scatter them again. Now see, the contrast is there. Innocence versus experience. The pearl gatherers means jo moti chunte hain. These gatherers collect pearls, they dive in the sea. For what purpose? Basically they want the pearls from sea, so they dive. And sailors, they sail in ships because they want to transport different things. They want means for their occupation, they are moving here and there, they are moving the things around, so they are basically working. But what children do, they simply collect the pebbles, the stones which are there on the seashore, and after collecting them, they scatter them, they throw them here and there. They seek not for hidden treasures, they know not how to cast nets. And here the poet says that They do not, they are not here on the seashore basically to find the hidden treasures, the treasures which are hidden beneath the sea. They are here to just enjoy. They do not know how to cast nets. The sea surges up with laughter and pale gleams the smile of the sea beach. As the sea makes noise, so it is looking. So it looks like that sea is laughing. It's happy. It is happy. Death-dealing waves sing meaningless ballads to the children, even like mother while rocking her baby's cradle. The contrast here is very beautifully brought out by the poet. He says that waves, they are very dangerous. Now children are not aware that they are dangerous. They don't know that these waves can be fatal. They can kill them. They are not aware of that thing. They just simply play. So the waves, they are making noise. They are making that sounds which show that yes, they are fatal. But children are unaware. Similarly, mother. You have seen that mother sings lullabies to the children while making them sleep. When we were small, our mothers used to sing lullabies to us so that we may sleep. And children does not understand those lullabies. Similarly, now these waves are making shouts, making noise, so that it can frighten the children. But children are not aware. They are just happy in their own world. They are enjoying the sea. The sea plays with children and pale gleams the smile of the sea beach. So children, they are basically smiling. They are just enjoying. On the seashore of endless worlds, children meet. Here, the repetition of the same line, of the first line is there. And he says that children from endless worlds, they meet. Tempest roams in the pathless sky. Tempest here is, tufan jisko hum kehte hain, that is basically tempest. Storms are there in the sky. Ships are wrecked in the trackless water. We can't make roads on water now. We don't have, roads on water. So basically, we track we navigate on sea basis on the direction. So water is here termed as trackless. We can't track it. So ships, sometimes what happens, ships, they wreck, means accidents occur. Misfortunes, mishappenings takes place. Death is abroad and children play. Death is there. Death seems to be there. It kills sailors. It harms ships. But these children are not aware. They are simply playing. They are enjoying their life. On the seashore of endless worlds is the great meeting of children. So, what the children are doing? They are just enjoying. They are happy. They are just enjoying happy. And there is the meeting of these children. So, contrasts are very beautifully brought out. The adult ones, they are experienced. They have, some things. They have some responsibilities and duties which are to be fulfilled. So that's why they dive into the sea to bring pearls. They work as sailors and they sail the ships. And whereas children, they are innocent. They don't have anything to do with the rest of the world, with the adults. They are lost in their own world. They are happy in their things. They are totally enjoying those things. Here, children are free, whereas the adults, they are not free. They have obligations. They have certain obligations which are to be fulfilled. So here, the poet has very beautifully brought out that when we are child, we enjoy our life up to its brim, and we don't have responsibilities. We don't understand the dangers of life. That is also a very key point which has been brought, means they are unaware of the dangers of the sea. Similarly, they are unaware of the dangers of life. And one more thing which the poet has brought out, that sea is quite infinite. So these children, they are the futures of the world. So they have infinite opportunities in front of them, and they can simply just grow up and use those opportunities for themselves. So this is all about the poem On the Seashore by Rabindranath Tagore. I hope the poem is very much clear to you. Thank you for watching, and do subscribe my channel, like my videos. Till then, bye bye.